expansion on Northern Isles. HawK. He went for 3 farm expo, which is just so good. Or no, he didn't. He actually crept the green and then went for an expo. So it is a pretty early expo, but not the earliest. Dise went for green into expansion himself for the keeper. Double claws for HawK. That's like game-winning items already, honestly. But a lot of damage taken on the Archmage already. I don't know who's the favorite here. Typically I would say Dise, but HawK has been playing better and better every time I see him. Third well on the way, tech on the way, no counter expansion yet, but I mean, if Dise wanted to counter expand, he could now because the Archmage is so low. Like, he absolutely could. TP! Didn't TP? Oh yeah, we can do predictions. But honestly, I'm not going to do a prediction for this. I could do it for the whole series. Actually, I don't care. You guys saw the Archmage die? I'm still doing the prediction for the whole series. Because you know what? You guys are going to bet for Dise just because of this. And then he's going to lose the series in the long run, okay? Still doing it. I don't care. I don't care. So I'm doing it for the whole best of 3. I don't care. I don't care. I'll show you guys. There we go. There's your prediction. Yeah, go ahead. Bet for Dise. Bet for Dise. You think he's going to win the whole series because he just killed an Archmage? Go ahead and bet for him. Think I care? What's up, Exler? How you doing? Oh, well, there's one. That's a 5-minute game 1. An unfortunate Archmage loss. How you been, Exler? How you been? You've been playing. If you have been playing, why haven't you been playing the weekly cups? Is my question to you. If you have been playing, I'm happy for you. TM is game number 2. I'm only living to snipe Leon, that's all. Well, I'll be waiting for it. I do watch Leon's streams whenever I can, so I'll be looking for it. I don't know what your account is on ladder though, so assume every undead is you. Hopefully Leon signs up for the weekly cup, so then you also have to follow him to snipe him. You guys might end up at the same side of the bracket. Possibly. Yeah, if it was like Happy, Dise, you, Leon, you guys might be on the same side of the bracket, potentially. I don't know. Game number 2, Twisted Meadows. Here we go. It says on PTR, exclamation point PTR in the chat if you want to see what changes happened. Last game, I don't think it really mattered. It's going to be Demon Hunter first, I wonder. I don't know why I think that, but I just do. I doubt it'd be Warden. Really doubt it. Oh, we'll be Keeper again, okay. Second well on the way. This won't be the... It won't be the most efficient leveling for the Keeper, but it will be the most efficient potential for a counter expansion. Keeper. The lab first for HawK. Got a better feeling about this game, okay? Got a better feeling about it. It's crazy that that went so one-sidedly, too, because HawK got insane items for the Archmage. But then maybe because he got such good items, he was a little bit too aggressive last game. Which can happen. Get a little too confident. expo. Big map, yes. Best player, EU 1997. That's actually a great name.
Players' forces are under attack.
This is so true. It's so true. That's excellent. Truly an excellent name.
Town is under siege.
Keeper. What I like to see, to finish my point, that I've seen Kaho do, to mention Kaho again, every time there's a Night Elf, I'm just going to talk about Kaho because he's really good. Even if you clear your Expo instantly, like something like Autumn Leaves, for example, where you creep the Expo with your Ancient War or something like this, still build your Tree of Life in a safer position, less cancelable, than just right here. And then just walk it over. It costs you like 15, 20 seconds of mining, 150 to 200 gold, but having your Tree of Life in a less cancelable position is well worth it. So you imagine like he built it like here, and then he rooted the Ancient War here or something like that, and then built a Moonwell. Or, you know, something like that. Just because you clear the Expo doesn't mean you need to build the Tree of Life there. That's the first place the Archmage is going to run. If he knows you cleared that Expo immediately, right? Just a more consistent way to get the expansion. I think it's good to do in general, when you do clear the expansion right away. Whatever maps that is. Sometimes on Northern Isles you do that. Autumn Leaves obviously do that all the time. Especially, I'd say, against Undead. Because sometimes there's nothing you can do about a human canceling your Expo, because level 2 water elementals and stuff like that, but there is always something I feel like you can do against an Undead canceling your Expo. Wisp detonates and ghoul kills, etc. Undead doesn't want to invest like 5 ghouls into canceling an Expo. A human will invest 5 footmen into canceling an Expo. I don't know why he's playing Keeper. I don't think it's bad against human at all. I mean, Demon Hunter's probably better, but on this patch, of course, Demon Hunter was nerfed, right? So that's why he's going back to Keeper. Let me pull this up. Demon Hunter get nerfed. I don't see it, actually. No. Keeper did get buffed slightly, but Demon Hunter didn't get nerfed. Redder. My god. I barely knew her. DH wasn't nerfed. I just assumed it was because it should be. Just kidding, I don't know. I don't know where the debutter's at. I don't watch this game. This is my first time casting in 4 weeks. But I'm gonna start again. Actually, I have been watching quite a bit, to be fair. This is how much of a nerd I am, I even downloaded a bunch of, because I was talking to somebody about Night Elf vs. Orc, and I literally went to Back to Warcraft's YouTube for the plane ride to the UK, and I downloaded every single Night Elf vs. Orc game from the last, like, 2 months, and I watched every single one of them on the plane for, like, 6 hours. That's how big of a nerd I am. So I actually have been watching this game. I lied to all of you. But there's no Orc players that play, so all that information I gathered on the plane is useless. Tier 2 on the way for HawK, nearly done for Dise. Never trust me again? You trust me to begin with, butt crumbs.
Players' forces are under attack.
Chaotic game. Hard to tell who's ahead exactly. They both just have clean second bases. Yet all my trust now is gone. You've gifted subs to my dad, butt crumbs. How dare you? Who's the best European orc? Who are the European orcs? I mean, let's not say off-race people like Starbuck or Happy or something like that. Actual orc players.
Players' forces are under attack.
I don't know, Tesiog? Scars? Grubby? Legitimately, Grubby could be the best European orc. And that's probably it. Cash? Does he even play? Those are the European orcs. But, you know, Starbuck doesn't really count. Because he's even more of a human player than he is an orc player, don't you think? Probably Grubby? Yeah, honestly, probably Grubby. I would say Grubby better than Tiesiog, right? If I had to tell you who I thought was going to eventually be the best orc player in Europe, it would be Tiesiog. If he practiced, but I don't know if he's practicing that much. It's funny that it's unironically Grubby is the best European orc. I wonder if Starbuck's orc is better than Grubby's orc. Probably, right? Spiral before, for sure. Spiral. There was Cash, there was Orc Worker. There was Still. Do you guys remember Still? That guy was damn good, but he barely played.
The player's forces are under attack.
Nice keeper usage. Always finding value while you can. In tier 3. So tier 3 will mean I think HawK's gonna go for a third base soon. That Shredder Steel actually had some impact. We can see the lumber. So probably playing tournaments again. I guess he would, I suppose, if these two things were true. One, he got more viewers playing tournaments, and two, he actually enjoyed playing tournaments. Because he's clearly not streaming just for viewers, or else he would only ever play Warcraft. And he's clearly, you know, then the other thing is true because he's playing other games, which he enjoys doing. So if he really enjoyed playing tournaments and he got more viewers than he does just playing ladder playing tournaments, then he'd probably do it. I'm sure he would get more viewers, though. But he probably just enjoys it so not much. I think it's mostly about waiting times between rounds and not such good content for him. Yeah, it's true. But I'm sure if any tournament organizer is going to wait for any player, it would be Grubby, so he could queue for a ladder game in between matches. Within reason, I'm sure. But yeah, it's hard to know for sure. HawK, so much gold. But no units. He's gonna have a couple tanks soon to distract. Third base on the way for Dise. Ema Hunter third as well, like that. And also, I suppose there's a third point with that, it's that he probably doesn't want to play tournaments when he's not actually committing time to improving, because he doesn't want to just lose tournaments, which I think is a point he said before. That's also a big point. Kind of frustrating to try to play competitively when you're not actually at your best and then just get owned. So there's three factors probably. Valeric won. Thank you for the 1 year. Appreciate you. How you doing? Yeah, HawK's really getting nothing here. And 6 Ancient Wars coming up. Okay. Or 5. Is that 5? Okay, it's 5 Ancient Wars coming up. Odd production. Paladin shows up. And a Hippogriff already for the Zeppelin. Perfectly on time, actually. But very well could be a Zeppelin with 2 tanks dropping. Plus 2 attack as well. His loss for set is still felt. True. War 3 champions, right? Autumn Leaves. I remember that game. Mountain Giant patch, wasn't it? God, Night Elf was broken. Note, I said was. Night Elf players. I said was. They fixed most of the problems now. TR was the last map? Oh yeah, it was Autumn Leaves NTR.
Players' forces are under attack.
Two tanks. Find the tree. And they do enough. There's no wisps to repair, so... Maybe with like a Staff of Teleportation water elemental he could kill it, but no.
The town is under siege.
Yeah, I don't even remember how the games went. I just remember I remember Autumn Leaves was one map, and I remember the time in which it was played.
Players' forces are under attack.
Here's the third base. It's later than HawK would probably prefer. Mud Golem already. Lovik, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate you. How you doing? Tanks making space for a third base and creeping for HawK. Demon Hunter also creeping. Oh my god, look at the items. Bring a regen left on the ground even.
Town is under siege.
Ooh, nice play from the keeper.
Players' forces are under attack.
But Arcane Tower's up, but he might lose every peasant. I think he should commit the TP to try to get all 5. I really feel like he should. And could. He just needed like 1 auto attack. Okay, he's still gonna get it. Oh, Keeper died? I thought he was just gonna TP. But he's dead. Okay. Not that big of a deal, but weird. Still Dise in a pretty good position. Anything like Chimrus or anything? No. Keeper's back. It's all the resources going into that. The hero levels are so good as well for Dise. Go with Dodge Stormhold? No, the Mountain King wasn't even there. The Mountain King was dealing with the Treants.
A player's forces are under attack.
Raven's good. Staff of Silence.
Town is under siege.
Very nice. Especially against that Demon Hunter. Can he fight with the Cannon Tower? Thing has lots of mana. This expansion is done for. Please cancel. It does. Just TP's out. Why wouldn't you? Looking likely to see Dise taking this one, but it's not over just yet. Still 2 base for HawK.
A player's forces are under attack.
Well, Bear found. Okay. Paladin's level 3. Archmage almost level 5. And Frag Shard Mortar teams gonna round out the army. 4 of them, in fact. Some time for there to be Dryads. Baplin? Oh no, that's a Hippogriff. Another red camp available.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Again, the keeper finds third base. Really nicely done. Third base is pretty important in these sorts of late game tier 3 games. Especially because HawK's going to need heal scrolls. He's got a lot of gold, though. What did he get? Another ring? No, what was it? Oh, Amulet Spell Shield. Not that good. But I suppose you can stop like an Entangle or something? I don't know. 3 Chimrus on the way as well. For Dise. What's up, SNS? How you doing, dude? TP out, mispositioned army. But he got the red. And he also kills a bear and keeps his whole army alive. If only HawK could get the space up. Elf plan just to starve human out by denying that third base, right? Yeah, pretty much. I thought this was Dryads being split off, but still Treants and Berserker. Should kill the Archaean first. Keeper, does he have staff in 18 seconds? So I'm not going to be able to really utilize that.
Forces are under attack.
Dise is out of gold and high upkeep. HawK, if he could keep this Expo alive, is not in the worst position in the world. Definitely not the worst position I've ever seen. When's he going to be able to fight without heal scrolls? That's the real question. True and only question. Okay, Knight comes over. Power kills the Berserker, unfortunately.
A player's forces are under attack.
I thought he used Haze on the Mountain King, which was denied by the spell shield, therefore it didn't splash and hit the Knights, but it did. I don't know how that interaction actually works. That's the thing. Oh, the Blizzard. Look at the mortar teams. Oh my god. Really good fight for HawK to start things off. Keeper is super out of position as well. He's blizzarding his own Knights. Staffed out. Okay, expansion is up. But the peasants are just going to be killed. Means should be at about 1,800 right now. Let's get 13 and 800. Ooh, Bear's out of position. Damn, I thought this game was over, but HawK stabilizes. Really just, I mean, he was losing peasants, but he was getting creeping done and he wasn't losing any units. Panda needs to get level 5, I feel like. Are there any creeps left on the main island? No, there aren't, right? So, gotta go to the islands if we want to.
A player's forces are under attack.
One of the greatest minds of our generation would say, wait a minute, hold the phone. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, here's the last creep camp. 7 supply. There's no anti-air, though. Black cans on the way, and some flying machines. He's got double workshop, so there's no reason he can't pump out, yeah, that amount of flying machines. Does he somehow know about the chims? He must have revealed. He's got magic sentries, so he probably revealed the main. So there's 4 red spots. Yeah, I said on the mainland, Armin. Speaking of European orc players that don't play anymore.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's also got flare, yeah, true. Heal scroll, nice, but the positioning's still not great. What was that clap? That was not good. Killing his own flying machines. 95 versus 87. The army's just much more stable, it feels like, for HawK. That breath ups up quite a bit. Still 99 supply. And here's the chims, that's a TP. TP now, or lose everything. Oh, look at the splash. TP now, or lose everything. Wait, he doesn't have a TP?
Behind.
0 for Dise. Was on the grand finals. He didn't have a TP? That just wasn't how the game had to end.
Players' forces are under attack.
But okay, nice try to HawK. Dice will move on. Short day for Dice, apparently. He just only now had to play one series, and now he's already in the grand final.